Brago.
Sigh!
Whoa, that was unexpected. Settle down. We're here to talk about One Piece in a civilized manner. So,
Okay.
chapter
Let's do it.
1160 is out. One of our favorite chapters of the year. Lots of great content here. And my God, the boys, the men, the legends, the Knights of God have arrived. And with that being said, Brago, the first question I gotta ask you is, why are they hiding the man Meyer girl's face? Not once, not twice, but 3 to 4 chapters now. They're just hiding her eyes. What's going on there?
Maybe she's ugly.
No way.
Or seen her before, or she has special eyes, or it's just trolling again. Like, why did he hide Doflamingo's eyes?
We don't ask that question.
Okay. And Zoro, when he's going to open his eye?
Zoro opening his eye. People are saying it could be during the Mihawk fight. Do you believe that?
That would be so asinine. Because you're telling me that Zoro was like this entire time, he was about to die versus Kaido. He still didn't open his eye. I'm not sure if that's insane dedication or just pure stupidity.
I think it's dedication. He's saying, I'm not dying here. I can only use this against Mihawk. But if that happens, what does the eye even do? You know, this isn't Naruto. There's not like no Byakugan under there. There's no Sharingan. Like, it's just an eye, right?
It could be like Piccolo, just taking off his like heavy clothes.
Like he can see better?
Like, yeah. Now I can see both my hands.
Oh, wait a minute. You know how like Zoro isn't the best with observation hockey yet? Imagine he opens his second eye and he's like, now I can see.
Well, there's some people that speculate that Zoro eventually gets future sight.
I think that's very plausible. He will get future sight. I just don't think it's like soon. Well, I don't know. I guess we're post Wano. I guess you could get it now.
It depends on like how the growth for the Straw Hat, how quickly is it going to be based on how we get to the end of the story? Because we assume after Elbaf, I mean, is how many more places do we go to at that point, right?
Yeah.
We should be in the final war pretty quickly. So I don't know, at that point, it's like you kind of have to scale Zoro rather quickly to kind of get up to Mihawk. And I think personally for like a lot of the Straw Hats, or at least the big three, the Monster Trio, because the big three would include Jinbei because, you know, he's big.
Oh my God.
The Monster Trio, it's just like small things that they have to fix to kind of ascend. Like for Luffy is the time limit. For Zoro would be control of Enma and being able to use Conqueror's Haki, you know, at his will, on a whim. And if he does unlock something like Future Sight, then it's over. For Sanji, I would say he fixed the durability issues. It's just about okay. In the recent anime episode where Vega Punk got killed off the volley, people were mad at that because they're like, why is Sanji moving so slow? Because we have seen Sanji, before the upgrades in Wano, move to a point that people can't even perceive him when he was saving somebody. So why in this case is Sanji running like this when Vegapunk is getting
He's
killed?
heavy.
Vegapunk? I mean, he does have a large head. But he didn't have Vegapunk. Kizaru knocked Vegapunk out of his hand. And now you just got to go save him. And he doesn't save him. I think we just need more consistency from Sanji when it comes to speed and power. And like kind of combining the two. Like we did the thing was like speed equals power stuff, but I think we need more of that. Like Sanji needs like something like completely like an overpowered attack that can do a lot of damage. I'm not saying insane AoE, but something where we can feel like it's comparable to at least Zoro.
But I don't think they need bring up
much
the
to
debates,
scale.
right?
Yeah. Because I mean, I think he had the biggest upgrade, I think, in Wano because of what his weakness was in regards to like his durability. And now it's just about upgrading the power.
Yeah, he got Ifrit Jambe, but I feel like there could be another level to that, right? I think a popular theory is the Black Flames.
Black Flames like Amaterasu.
Black like Sanji, day one thing. Come on.
But also, his name was supposed to be
Naruto. Yeah.
You know? And now here's the Amaterasu flames. I don't know if Oda wants to go the route of they don't go out until they burn everything. But
Dude,
if he wants to do that.
Imagine
wants to
Sanji
do
kicks
that-
somebody and they're like, oh, the flames are going out. And then Sanji's like, yes, until the target is eviscerated, my black flames will not falter. It's like, wait,
That
what?
would be
Huh?
insane. I think you need something like that. Also, ranged attacks. I know people mention Spectre. I'm talking about like a Rankyaku. Something like that where he can have ranged attacks to make him a more versatile fighter. That's what he needs.
And it's not insane for him to get that as well, the Tempest Kick, because he copied Sodu, right? Or Skywalk.
Sodu,
Yeah.
Skywalk. And I think if he does that, he'd be on another level. Because then his fighting style is not as predictable.
And Tempest Kick, that's like a basic 6 power that all CP9 had. Like, Sanji can get that. Zoro could get that. Luffy could get that.
Zoro. Yeah, so, I mean, it's just about like...
I mean, not like he
leg
needs
strength,
it,
right?
but, you
So
know, just saying. If he wanted it, he could get it.
Luffy does not need it. I can confirm Luffy does not need Tempest Kick. Luffy just needs to figure out how to get over that time limit. That's it. And then Luffy's fine.
Yeah. I mean, Luffy's time limit is getting better. I feel like the more he uses it, the better it gets. It's like Gear 3rd and Gear 4th, right? Like at first, the time limit was pretty awful. The drawbacks were awful. But now it's like non-existent. Gear 5th is the
I don't
same
know.
way.
I think Oda's gonna play with it. I think no matter what, he's gonna use it for tension purposes. He's like, oh my god, the time limit is here.
Oh,
Whenever
yeah,
he
like
needs
plot convenience, yeah.
It's plot convenience.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't think he has a real like limit until Oda needs like a break. Where it's like, yo, let's let everybody else get a chance. That's it. Yeah, I don't think
It's like the Kizaru fight, right? Like Luffy went down, Kizaru went down, and then boom, here's the Kuma flashback because nobody can move. It's like, you know, it's like, yeah, I get it.
nobody can move.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, so it's just one of those things. I think it's gonna be consistent throughout.
Funny enough, we started this convo with the Man Meyer girl.
Yes.
How do you like the theory that she looks like York?
Okay.
Because of like the rounded
Okay.
face.
All right. Tell me more.
Oh, that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Like Vega
All right.
Punk modeled York after Celestial Dragon because they're all like clones, right? Like they can look like whatever.
Essentially.
Yeah, so people are saying that Vegapunk modeled York after this Celestial Dragon, and because obviously she's modeled after a Celestial Dragon and she's Greed, it just kind of falls in line, and then York wants to become a Celestial Dragon, maybe like her original model. Like that could kind of fit. I don't know where it would go, but it's not awful.
I think
It's one
it's
explanation.
not awful at all. I think my thought would be like, okay, how did the model begin, right? Like, where did he get the DNA? Was it volunteered? Was this a part of like a program or a process that they've been trying to do? Are the Celestial Dragons, are they trying to clone themselves? And this was like a test to see if they could clone themselves so they have their own personal clone. So it's just like, is this like a part of a bigger play here?
Yeah.
That Vegapunk, like, because Vegapunk is not a bad dude, right? Just poor decisions. And I think some things, it's like maybe naivete where he thought he could control things and he didn't see the world coming for what they were, or maybe he did and he felt like because he's a part of it, he can make it better. Which, you know, him implementing the Bonnie thing with the pacifists and stuff like that, ultimately, it's good. But did they have him do other things, start other programs that, you know, ultimately is going to hurt everybody else? I mean, if this person and this was York's model, I would like to know like how it started, what's the purpose, because that greed thing, it lines up for sure.
And then plus, like, we got to see what York is doing current day too, right? Is she still being offered that Celestial Dragon spot, or has she been tossed to the wayside? And when she does make it to the Holy Land, what is the process of becoming a Celestial Dragon? Like, will the CDs in that area just automatically love you and just accept you? Or do you have to, like, work towards that? Or will they always see you as, like, a dirty insect?
I'd make York a God Knight, or at least put her um in charge of a science division, because essentially you're still Vegapunk and you still have that.
Yeah.
But I would utilize York. Now you have to understand that York is greed, and that ultimately York might also want more. Right? So it's just like, how do you curb that? How do you control York when you couldn't control Vegapunk before? So it's just it's a slippery slope how much you can do and how much you really want to do, considering you can't really trust her.
Yeah. And then she's not strong, so if she ever goes crazy, you know, anybody could just put her down.
Yeah, I wonder if you could like program her to be a bit more powerful. Or
she gives
things.
herself upgrades?
Upgrades, yeah. Like, what if you can download information to be more powerful? Things like that. Because you would think like Vegapunk would make more powerful.
I'm surprised he didn't.
Punks, right? Because he made he's Seraphim.
He made the pacifista.
He used DNA. Right. He should have. Of course, there's a limit, and then plot matters, right? You don't want to make them as strong as admirals, and then all of a sudden, like, they're resolving everything rather easily, and then taking down York becomes like a full final boss fight. But you know, you would think they would be just a bit more formidable because what's her name? Wrath. What's her name? I forget.
Atlas.
Atlas got easily dismantled by Rob Lucci.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's like, man, if I was Vegapunk, I would change up my own body even, you know? I'd be like Mega Man at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those situations where it's just like you'd want to do something that can protect you, right? Essentially from things like what just happened. And, you know, I don't know. Vegapunk has had several missteps, and I
for the world's smartest man,
understand. Could
have planned a little bit better.
Well, you know, I think Vegapunk is book smart, not street smart.
Yeah. So, on to the next God Knight I want to talk about. The monster in the back. What Zoan is that, in your opinion? Or is it not a Zoan and it's just a hairy person?
I think because even the lady, she has like, are those horns?
Yeah, she's got like ulti page 1 horns going on, huh?
It's like so confusing. Like, what? I don't understand them. But I would say like Appa no Mi.
From Avatar: The Last Airbender. People are saying that this guy looks like Tom, and I can't unsee it. He's got like the Tom eyes, the Tom shape, the Tom teeth, Tom nose, Tom hair.
What is Tom? What is he?
He's a fishman.
It's tough because we see sharp teeth all the time. We literally see a celestial dragon with sharp teeth right above it. I don't know. A fishman as a god knight.
Yeah, I wouldn't let that slide, man.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm not saying it's Tom, but you know, just the look of this guy.
What was Tom? What type of fishman was Tom?
I don't even remember. Let me look it up real quick.
Because that could be the devil fruit that they got. Or it's like
he's a cowfish.
A cowfish. Okay.
I mean, but this guy has wings too.
It'd be like a hybrid, like one of those ancient Japanese, like.
Oh,
things.
It could be like a yokai, huh?
Something like that. Like a random yokai that he has.
Yeah, they just whip it out.
Yeah, but
that's him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not mad at the time. I like you, I can't unsee Tom.
He's just shaped the same way, man. He has like really big arms, by the way. Because if you look at the left and the right side of that page, those are his hairy arms off to the side. Like he has a crazy wingspan.
He's huge.
Like I want to run up against this guy in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
But that's just like the lady. People saying she looks like Vito. Monster Gun.
She does kind of look like Vito. I'm looking at her. They even have like glasses too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, we can't unsee Tom and we can't unsee Vito. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it does make you think. It really does make you think about like the intent. But I think one thing Oda's done a good job of is like making like a lot of things just be connected, like with characters and bloodlines. It's just so much overlap that you realize a lot of the fighting and disagreements is just like pointless because you guys, you're connected in some way, one way or the other. You're connected. But no.
Remember, looking at the skull guy on the right side. Remember when people thought that he was the sun god in Elbaf?
Road?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy time.
I mean, I think that's like the best part of this. I know some people are like, especially when YouTubers are wrong, they're like, ha, 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 look at you guys, just dumb again. It's like, bro, like that's the best part.
Yeah, you put your theories out here, man. Like it's all fun.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's just like, yo, we're all trying to predict and figure some stuff out. And I think some of the best theories I've ever seen, they're not right. They're not correct at all. They just sound really good. We're like, oh my God. And I think that's like the fun in it. That's like the best part where it's just like, I think this could be possible. More than likely it's not, but it sounds plausible. Right? So even like this lady could not be related to Vito at all. No affiliation. Just a coincidence. The fashion sense, right? Just a coincidence. But the fact that you're like, oh shit, like, all right, how can we make this make sense? Vito's 36 or 2 years after, da 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 da. So, you know, it's just one of those things that it's more good than bad for the theories. And I think One Piece is made for that.
It's
for us
made
to try
for
to figure shit out.
And there's a reason why Oda doesn't always spell things out right away. It's so that people can talk about it.
He wants us to try to figure it out, and that's led to One Piece being what it is.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
It's like the theory that, people love this right now, but it's like the theory that Bellamy comes from a celestial dragon family. And he's also like a bastard child. Like that's a great theory.
Bellamy comes from a celestial dragon family. What other characters do you think could come from a celestial dragon family that we've seen?
What other characters?
First one that comes to mind. Yeah, other characters. Somebody that comes to mind is
Don Krieg.
No.
No?
Cavendish.
What was his epithet again? Like the beautiful cavalier or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Even though celestial dragons are typically ugly, so.
Except for the Knights of God. The Knights of God, man, their DNA pool is crazy.
You think that's like a prerequisite?
You have to look good to be a celestial dragon.
You have to look
Knight of God.
You got to pass like a eye test a little bit.
I think so. Like Oda, he gave us so many ugly celestial dragons, and then it's like, hey, here's the Knights of God, and they're way cooler, which is funny because it's one of those things where people are like, they look at what they're doing, they're like, well, celestial dragons are bad, but Garling and, this girl and Sommers, I don't know, man. I can't hate them that much. They look too cool.
I didn't notice that Sommers, the handle for his blade is thorns.
Yeah, that was it was like that back in Elbaf too.
That's really cool. So not anybody can just use his blade.
Yeah, he picks it up and it's like.
And then this lady has a lance, technically?
It looks like a lance, but it's like not shaped like a lance.
Yeah.
Kind of like a spear, but not a spear. I just don't know what to call that thing.
Yeah, I like the fact that they have different weapons. They all they all have different weapons. It reminds me of even like Demon Slayer, where like everybody kind of has like a different type.
Yeah, like blade. A different breathing style.
Yeah. Shout out to Gyome. But that it kind of reminds me. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of goes back to in this chapter they call Gunko God's Steel or God's Sword. That's another one of the translations. And back during Elbaf, Sommers, when he was talking to Yarul, he called himself the Dagger of the Holy Land. So I think that all of the God Knights will have epithets according to what weapon they have. Like, a spear, a trident with Killingham. This guy, the skull guy, has a scythe. Girl has a gun. Like, I think they all specialize in a different weapon.
I wonder if they all have like some really cool, significant lore within the Celestial Dragons or within the Holy Land that they kind of earned these. Because it's like, even for God's Steel, like, where was that earned? Is it because of something she did within the Holy Land, something she did elsewhere? I mean, because, with the One Piece world, there's so much we still don't know about it. Like, they could just make up so many different islands. Of like, they went here and did this. They went here and did this. And that's one thing I think we need, for sure. We need, like, Celestial Dragon perspective to understand the inner workings so that we can kind of connect more with the characters. And as we were like, we don't need to connect with the characters. They're ass. Yeah, but, like, it's good for the story.
Yeah.
To just understand, like, what they see. Like, do you not have an issue with this at all? None of you? So,
for all we know, it could be like an ancestral thing too. Like, maybe these weapons are passed down for the past 800 years. Like, these were the weapons of the original 20 kings and queens of their families.
These are the vital instruments.
That'd be really cool. Like, this is the sword that killed Joy Boy. This is the sword that killed one of Joy Boy's Nakama. Now I wield it. 800 years later. Like, that'd be kind of sick.
You're more infamous just for doing bad shit.
That'd be kind of... like, that'd be nice.
That must be fun.
Yeah, playing the bad guy.
You can just do whatever, and that gives you, like, that ups, like, your clout based on how effective you are. I know, like, the Gorosei hate the God Knights.
You think so? I bet the Gorosei are scared of the God Knights. They're probably like, oh, man, like, these guys, they want our spots, man. If we slip up, they're taking them.
Gorosei spots, and they're out here having fun, just participating in, like, shit like God Valley, and we just got to sit down. We're at the round table every day. We're stressing.
Out of their prime.
Old, like, oh, my God. Stupid God Knights.
Stupid God Knights are just getting everything they want. They're having fun over there. Get off my lawn.
Yeah, I'd hate them.
Yeah. I mean, they're ore farming, man.
As they should. We're the God Knights. We're the Knights of God. We're like the weapons that God sends out when he needs something done.
Yeah.
It's us.
So, this is a repeat question from last week, but matchup-wise, who are you kind of expecting right now?
Okay.
Because things kind of changed with this chapter. So,
all right. I still think Rayleigh fights Garling.
Rayleigh fights Garling. Does Rayleigh win?
Inconclusive.
However,
he gets away. Now, I could see with this beautiful woman next to Garling, we could see Shaki in action.
Oh.
Because this woman actually, maybe she wants Garling, but she can't get him because he wants a woman that's worthy of him. And so she takes out her frustration on Shaki because they're running away. And then we see like a nice little 2v2 action. Not like real 2v2, they're fighting separately, but that could be a matchup. And then we can finally see what Shaki can do. It'd be a great showcase for Shaki.
How about our 2v1? It could be Shaki and Big Mom versus her.
That is insane. That's too much gas. Do you know
really?
who Big Mom is? Do you know who Charlotte Lin is?
Hey, don't underestimate the Knights of God, man.
Oh, my God. No.
That's all I got to say.
No, I'm sorry. That's too much.
Okay,
gas.
what about 1v1 Big Mom?
I don't think Big Mom has ever lost to anyone.
You don't think so?
No.
Not that we know of, Anything can change, man. It just...
I think you said
this. I remember you dropped this line, and I was like, wow, that's a good one. You said it only takes one chapter.
It does. It really does. But here's the thing. It depends on where Oda wants to go with the God Knights. If he wants to go crazy with the gas, you have this big guy, this big thing, fight Whitebeard. 1v1. You have this big lady fighting against Shiki 1v1. You have this woman fighting against Big Mom 1v1. Or you can have Big Mom fighting against this big thing. Whatever. You have them fighting against future Yonko 1v1 and holding their own. Then it's like, whoa.
How about this? The Man Meyer Girl 1v1 rocks.
That's insane.
What?
That's ridiculous.
What?
That's ridiculous.
You were just doing that.
No.
You were just doing that. Wait. No. I want to join in. Sommers 1v1 Roger.
No. We saw what Scopper did to him. Hell no. No. However, bad matchup because, he's what is it? The Mountain Cleaver or the Mountain Shredder?
The Mountain Eater.
And he's just basically a lawn he's basically a lawn care guy. That's all he does.
Yeah, and we're sending the Thorn guy after him. Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, come on.
That's a bad idea.
Like this. The Man Meyer Girl, all right, just off of looks. Captain John opponent. Also, Silver Axe has to fight somebody and lose. So,
we don't know if Silver Axe is dead. He could still be alive, so he doesn't have to lose.
Wasn't he here? He's here, right?
Yeah, Silver Axe is here. He's he's talking in the background. He looks really
Remember,
short in the double spread.
Well, we know One Piece characters.
Do you see? Wait! Look at Kyo. He's literally like the same height as Gloriosa. It could just be a weird angle, but he looks like he's missing his legs.
Well, we know Streusen is really short, and Bakken is regular height. He's just regular height.
That feels off.
Right? Because, okay, how tall is Shiki? Shiki has to be like 7 feet.
7, 8 feet. Yeah.
Right? So this guy's probably like 6'5".
I don't know, dude. He came to the island and he was like, towering over people.
Remember what we thought his power was?
We thought it was Aruja's devil fruit, yeah.
Because at first he wasn't that big. Then all of a sudden he started towering. So, yeah.
And now it looks like he's in a wheelchair.
Watch him be like 6'5".
No, watch him get taller.
So short.
And then it's the same with Barbell, right? In the back. He looks bigger than Whitebeard, right? But if you go back to the 1096, the beginning of God Valley with Kuma, Barbell is half the height of Whitebeard.
Well,
these sizes, man, they fluctuate.
Maybe he's on a stool, man.
Oh, you think he's standing on a stool in the back?
He's like, ugh.
I can't see over you guys. Somebody pass me a chair.
Whitebeard is kind of bent over, running a little bit, and Barbell is on his tippy toes. Like, ugh, get me in the shot.
Dude, I was about to say something so foul, and then I remember I was about to say there's no short person on the Straw Hats, but then I forgot Chopper existed for a whole 5 minutes. Yeah,
that's crazy.
This
reminds me of the spread when we saw the goat Bobbin. He's in the front.
Oh yeah, Bobbin leading the charge. He's like, yeah, with the Big Mom Pirates.
Yoing yoing
yoing. Dude, Bobbin's had aura, man. I remember when I first saw the Big Mom Pirates, and I saw like Baron Tamago. Who's that turtle dude again? Peckham's, yeah.
Yeah.
Bobbins and the rest. I thought that they were like going to be big Straw Hat like opponents.
Well, after Bobbin got taken out by basically Capone and his best men, I was like, okay, who is this guy? Are we gonna get some lore in this guy? Why is he so important?
He's just dead.
He's just dead. Like
Bobbins is gone, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. If I've had to ask Oda some questions, I'd have the most weird questions for him.
Yeah. Can we get Bobbins back?
Why'd you kill Bobbin? Why'd you kill Sheep's Head? Like, what's going on? Why'd you kill these random characters? Like,
let me see. Does he have a history? No, he has no backstory listed. That's so sad.
Nothing. Like, I don't get. I think Oda was just like, somebody gotta die. Bye, Bobbin.
Yeah, see you later, Bobbins.
Captain John is tall though.
Captain John, let me look at him. Yeah, he's kind of tall.
He's really tall.
I feel like he's old. I mean, same with all the Rocks Pirates and all these characters here. They're all like aura farming. Like Captain John is always drinking, dude. Never caring. Just here.
I was looking at Big Mom's show to see if Katakuri was here.
I'm sure Katakuri's here. He's probably on the ship somewhere.
It's on the ship. Yeah, I mean,
do you think Katakuri is going to get a big fight here? Like, do you think Katakuri might fight like? do you think he's going to fight somebody like Bogard, for example, your favorite character?
How old is Katakuri here?
Oh my God, Katakuri is 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 10 years old here.
Katakuri at this point, he might be like already Commander caliber.
It's funny. People were saying that this is Dragon's Marineford, but this could be Katakuri's Marineford, actually.
We got to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Dragon's Marineford is interesting. Dragon's Marineford?
That's what people are saying, yeah.
Okay. So from Kobe's perspective, not Luffy's.
Yeah, more so from Kobe's perspective, yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
That's not bad, right?
I'd like a time skip after One Piece ends. Let's say One Piece ends as far as the time in the story passes like 5 years, whatever, at the end of the story. So Kobe is 23. And we get a 30-year time skip.
Oh.
30 years. And then the story just works its way back. But Kobe, we see Kobe 30 years into the future. Lead Admiral, right? And he's just like Akainu.
I would love that.
Like, what the fuck happened?
Kobe, great character, not my favorite. If he ends up like Akainu, he would skyrocket on my list, bro.
I'm talking about like there's a scowl, right?
Yeah.
He's not like just not a nice guy.
Imagine a Marine fails a mission and they're like, "Oh, Kobe, I'm so sorry." And then Kobe pulls out a gun. Kobe's my goat at that point, dude.
That's kind of crazy.
That'd be so good.
I would say it's just like, I think everybody be like, Kobe, what happened?
Time changes people, man.
You were our guy. We believed in you. We all believed in you. And then you get corrupted by the system?
Or maybe he corrupts himself, you know? Just let the power get to his head.
It's 30 years. It's 30, maybe 40 years. Maybe 40 years.
So it'd be like 63 or something?
Because, yeah. So 40, he would be 23, so he's 63.
Yeah. Because we gave him like a mini time skip, and then we gave him like an ultra time skip. Yeah.
40 years down the line. Not down the line. So maybe he's past Fleet Admiral now. He's like in Kong's position.
Oh, dude, he'd have like scars and everything. He'd be jacked. Probably like
all
20
these scars,
feet tall.
He's pretty jacked. Maybe we see like a newspaper. Boost. A newspaper of like a new group of pirates that's running wild. I feel like that would like...
Kobe goes out, he's like, I'll kill them myself.
Oh my God. I can't tell you how hype I would be.
Dude, that'd be so hype.
Like 40 years down the road, just start from Kobe's perspective. But this time, we're following like more of the Marines. Right? And it's like kind of retracing our steps as to what happened.
That's a dream what if, you know? Like when One Piece ends, I hope we get these what ifs.
I think also... a fun twist would be a Straw Hat Kid ends up a Marine.
I think that could easily happen.
Which one would be most likely? Or would be the funnest? What would be the funnest idea? Yeah. For Straw Hat Kid being a Marine. Of course, people say, well, Luffy. No, that's too
I don't want to go with Luffy's kid.
No. Robin's kid.
Oh, Robin's kid. I was about to say Nami's kid.
That would be... Because I would say Robin's would be like the most like, more so what are you doing, considering what happened to your ancestors and now you're joining this organization. Like,
that'd be interesting.
Nico Jade.
No, how about this? I've had this theory for a long time. What about Nico Loss, like Nicholas, and they look like Santa Claus?
Nico Loss. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's like Mike Cock.
Yeah, it's a classic bend over.
You know, it's like those guys. I like it. Nothing wrong with that. Let's do it. Like I said, I think because of One Piece and how much has been established already, Oda could really get in his bag if he wanted to, as far as like a time skip or a prequel or whatever, and people would eat it up.
Oh, they would
Love it. Only thing is just like Luffy's supposed to be the final Joy Boy or whatever. Like, what are we fighting for now? Or do we just like have a regular? It's just regular issues.
I think
it's
regular
no
issues,
overarching,
like just pirates
no
versus Marines.
overarching like Joy Boy or like world government, like no countries being destroyed. It's just like regular, just like we're 40 years down the road. There's no world government, and we're still trying to get the world under control.
Yeah. And then maybe you introduce like a character kind of like Blackbeard, but without the Davy Clan history, where it's just a pirate that wants everything. So we get like the flip side, right? Where the Marines, we're kind of rooting for them, and then we're trying to take down like an evil pirate per se.
Well, we need advancement because it's 40 years down the road. I would presume that now it's not just about like, because you gotta be so careful because like you don't want to get too far away from piracy, but it's 40 years down the road.
Yeah.
And there's been advancements. I'm sure there's been like weapons advancement. I wonder if it's a situation where like devil fruit powers aren't as overwhelming because of the sea stone, and they probably developed like a new form of sea stone where like maybe now like where some of the major cities, they can like flip on like a sea stone road at any point. They can emit like sea stone waves, right? Where it's just like somewhat like, was it bending? Oh, it like Titans. Whereas like Titan powers, like they're not as overwhelming because people have like anti-Titan like weapons. So like just having a devil fruit power doesn't make you like a god anymore because there's so many ways to bring down devil fruit users.
That'd be really cool. I mean, it's kind of like in Boruto in a way, right?
Right,
I just watched like the movie,
right.
but like how they have like here's a jutsu that you can't normally do, but it's in a little scroll and you have like a little wristwatch, and
now you can like do
out.
it. Like, yeah, it kind of makes things a bit different. Are they gonna have purists that are like, no, it's never. We can't go like that. It's supposed to be pure. It's supposed to use an actual devil fruit. We're losing the recipes.
Yeah, or like Vega Punk is passing out like the seraphim blood. Like, oh, you can inject yourself with this, and you have this devil fruit for a little bit.
You can buy it.
Yeah, like the main character is like, yeah, give me more of that gumu gumu.
Yeah, you can just use it for a little while.
Yeah,
it's like something you can drink.
That'd be a crazy. Sequel. I kind of went for Nami's kid. Just because of her history with Belmare and how she was saved by a Marine, like maybe
okay, I like that.
Maybe her kid gets inspired by that story, and she's like, "Yeah, I want to do the same thing."
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. But then she comes with like some very difficult decisions because there's the world government doesn't exist anymore, you're still gonna have bad Marines. You're still gonna have bad people.
Oh yeah,
within the Marines, even if it's a better organization. So, I'd like that. Like, how many chapters? 200? 100?
I say give it like 100. Keep the scope small.
Don't go too crazy.
Yeah, don't go too crazy.
I think you just have to like the essence of the story would change because information is now being shared. You assume much easier. It's much more readily available. There's many more like bingo books. So there's like weaknesses for like certain pirates and organizations. I think you could focus a lot more on the underworld. With like, with Capone and stuff like that. Or maybe, what's his name? Pez. Pez is like the big boss of the underworld now. Like
Pez is like the godfather.
Right. Wano is now an official member of the world government. Right? Like it is no longer an isolated country. And the goal is to now like make all the countries that are not affiliated officially affiliated. Like, that's still something the world government's trying to do.
Yeah, like form a brand new one.
Yeah. They're trying to, like, make sure to help more people around the world, because if it's isolated, then it's still kind of in a place where somebody can take it over and they wouldn't know anything. Where it's like could be like the Avengers, like with the Accords.
Yeah.
Where it's just, like, more control or like with Black Panther.
Like the council?
With Wakanda. Where it's like, where it's like, hey, should we really have should we really be controlling Wakanda? Should Wakanda have all these like weapons and the resources that it has? Like, is that safe? You know, it's like Wano's like, maybe Wano still has the ancient weapon. They're like, yo, should we have control of it? It's like real political shit. You know? But because the world government is, or the Marines are reformed, and maybe we have like a round table of world leaders that come together and they're talking about like, yo,
and it's like characters we know
of the ancient weapons. That'd be dope. See, maybe Vivi.
Yeah, Vivi.
Right?
Yeah, she could be there like an old
Vivi.
lady. She'd be like the Queen of England at that point.
Because Vivi's what? Vivi's what, 20?
Yeah, she's young.
19? Yeah, she's young. 40 years down the road, she's 60. Still pretty, you know.
We could get like Rebecca.
Rebecca would be interesting.
Sure, Hoshi should
Koza.
still be alive. Koza.
Funny enough, what's her name is still alive?
Wait, who?
From Drum.
Oh, Dr. Kareha.
Dr. Kareha.
Yeah, Dr. Kareha shows up.
She's still around, bro.
Dude,
she's still around.
I do not know what's going on with Dr. Kareha. I was so confident that when we got the King Harold flashback, not even like here in God Valley, but like when we started 108 years in the past, I was like, yo, we're going to get Dr. Kareha, man. Like, if not now, then when? Like, when are we ever going to go so far back into the past where Dr. Kareha would legitimately be in her prime?
I think Oda not giving us more than that tells me that he's going to have a prequel.
Maybe.
Like, we're how much of Roger's backstory are we really going to get?
I mean, we're surprised by how much we're getting from Rocks, to be fair.
Yeah, but even Rocks, we don't know his history like that.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, we know of what he went on to try to accomplish, but like, what was his motivation? Like,
and where did he
put
learn
him
everything?
On this path? Where did he learn everything? For Roger, we don't understand his either. So, I'd say that's something that a prequel could cover in a great way. However, I don't want a prequel, and this is my personal selfishness. I don't want a prequel that's focused on too much on pirates, right?
Because
we've been there.
Our story with a bunch of pirates.
Yeah,
so, yeah. You want to switch
but
it up?
it could be like if it's a way to kind of give us more information to enhance what's going on in the One Piece story, cool. But you know, for the most part, for Roger and some of those legends, even Whitebeard, we're still just like, we don't know. So that I thought the Harold Baxter would give us some with Roger, even some with like the previous like Marines, previous admirals, like previous regime, because that's like right in that part before some of the legends that we know took over. But you know, Oda's slow playing it. I expect a fun prequel after the fact.
And Dr. Kareha, to be fair, could still come back in this flashback or with Roger's flashback, because she knows Roger. You know, she knows his real name. She knows about the Will of D. Yeah. That's such an odd plot point that eventually will be tackled.
Yeah, I think for Kareha, obviously living that long, you find out some stuff.
Yeah.
You know? And I think when the time is right, we're going to find out what she knows. But, you know, I think we got to be a little patient with her.
Imagine we go back to the Void Century and Dr. Kareha's there. She's not actually 140. She's actually 900 years old, just hanging out. Would that be crazy?
Back to my favorite movie.
What, The Age of Adeline?
The Age of Adeline.
My God, how does this get brought up so often? The Age of Adeline, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I have been seeing a lot of memes about that, though, where it's like, yeah, you have a son, and then they bring a girl home, and then she has her eyes, and then you ask, what's your mom's name? And then they say they say like your first lover or something.
I mean, it's a very interesting, unique twist and a plot point. I even felt like in that movie they didn't.
The dad essentially got cucked by his son, right?
He kind of was like, cool, like, okay,
yeah,
all right.
You're dating the girl that I let get away. Cool, son. Hell yeah. Slap him on the back. Yeah, go get her, pal. Just like laugh it off.
The perspectives are interesting because if I'm the dad, I'm kind of like, I mean, I'm old now. I'm married.
Yeah.
I've had my time. If I'm the son, I'm like, fuck.
This is weird.
My dad,
My dad dated this girl like 40 years ago. Now I'm dating her.
I think I'd have to let her go.
It depends how good looking she is, man.
I think she's gone.
But I also wouldn't want to be like tunnel buddies with my dad, though.
I would say if I'm the dad, I would not tell my son.
I don't think he was going to say it at first either, but like he just looked and he's like, you know what I mean? Like Adeline walked through the doors and he's like, oh.
I mean, that would like take, I'm like, what? Oh my God, you look just like her. You look just, I would think I'm going crazy.
Your
I would
name?
think I'm losing my mind.
What's your name?
I would think I'm losing my mind. I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying.
Yeah, I will admit, like, it sounds silly to anybody listening right now, I bet, but just imagine, like, you're an old man, you're pushing 60, and then all of a sudden your college, high school crush walks in, the first girlfriend you've ever had, your lost love, looking exactly the same as the day she left. Like, yeah, I think a lot of people would be like thrown back.
Probably pushing 70 because he was in the army, so he probably had kids a bit late.
Yeah.
So,
man.
Yeah. You're just like...
I would probably just be like, wow, this is what dementia's like, huh?
I'm like, whoa.
Whoa.
But I would probably like, okay, let me go find a picture. Is this what we did, right?
Confirm? Yeah.
Let me just go. Let me go, because maybe I'm tripping. Just to confirm.
Because they took one picture together, so he like went to go fish it out.
Yep.
What a
I think
great
those
movie
are the best
that
movies,
I can't
man.
believe you actually watched. That's so silly.
Those are the best movies, man. Just simple plot lines, good acting, just great stuff.
I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the movie. I was forced to watch it.
Listen, man, you're forced to watch it, but then sat through the entire thing,
Because I'm a good guy. What can I say?
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, speaking of movies, by the way, guys, the Demon Slayer movie came out, and we were going...
We watched it. We all watched the Demon Slayer movie. Amazing movie. 10 out of 10 would recommend, wouldn't we, Sai?
We were going to talk about it and get into spoilers and etc. That was the plan that me and Brago talked about 2 weeks ago. But
that was the plan.
Believe it or not, Brago went to the movie theater today.
I did.
And he fell asleep. And he did not see anything about the movie except for like a couple of things. He woke up. Guys, get this. He woke up when Akaza showed up. But guess what he did right afterwards?
Love Akaza.
He fell back asleep, though.
Fell right back asleep.
How he was able to fall asleep in an action-packed, well, a lot of flashbacks. In an action-packed movie, though, is absurd to me.
Listen, I wasn't running on a lot of sleep, and I took a nap, and I was like, all right, yeah, that should be fine. And then I go to the theater. Typically, I get like some snacks and stuff. I didn't get it this time. I was just like, I'm good. Going to theater.
Your first mistake.
Yeah, probably should have got some sugar in me or something, or just snack to just keep my hands and keep myself occupied. But for whatever reason, the seat that I was in was just super comfortable today. Like, it was just really comfortable. Yeah. And it wasn't that, it was a decently crowded theater, but it wasn't super crowded. Nobody was next to me. So, I hit the recliner, and the first 10 minutes were great, right? Was great. I was locked in. I was like, this looks beautiful. Tomioka was great, right? Who else? I saw like something I want to say as well. Oh my God. It is so clear, right? Off of the 10 minutes that I've seen, that far and away, Gyome is number one. Like, oh my God. Like,
he is like just considered the strongest Hashira, right?
Oh my gosh. Like, it is just so overwhelming.
In terms of like
Gyome's
physical power.
Presence. Like, his presence.
Yeah.
Is just crazy.
Dude, his forearms are nuts. Insane.
After him, I would say Sanemi.
My boy.
He's
love Sanemi, dude.
His presence is crazy. And obviously you see the potential of Mokito.
Which one is that?
His name? The young one, the prodigy.
I forgot his name actually.
Tokito?
I think it's Tokito. Yeah,
Tokito?
It's Tokito. Yeah, it's Tokito.
Yeah. Like, you can tell like he's gonna be like insane at some point. But like Gyome and Sanemi, Yeah, and I love what's his name, the snake guy.
The snake guy, yeah.
I love his sword. Like I just think like the snake, just the whole concept is fire.
And he really grounds the love Hashira too.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Yeah, that whole
It's a great combo.
it was great. It was really great. I thought it was just like a great introduction. A great start to the movie. I mean, it is beautiful.
And by the way, guys, we're not going to spoil the movie because, like I said, Brago hasn't watched the movie yet.
I haven't seen it. I'm going to watch it today. And so then after that, we'll just do like a full like breakdown.
Yeah, we'll just discuss it. That's...
Yeah.
I just can't believe you fell asleep, dude.
I thought it was good.
It happens. And
sometimes, man, the theater is just like too comfy.
Yeah, and to be fair, too, that Demon Slayer movie is long.
2 hours and 35 minutes.
Yes, it is possibly the longest anime movie I have ever heard about.
Longer than The Matrix.
Yeah, I mean, like, go back to every One Piece movie ever. Every One Piece movie,
like an
either
hour and a half,
hour to hour and a half. That's it. And most anime movies do that too, right? They cut it short. Demon Slayer, they said, I'm gonna keep it long, man.
I love long movies, so like, I wasn't mad at that, and I'm actually excited to watch it because, again, I love Akaza. I've read the manga, read the entirety of the manga. I don't remember exactly what happens, but I just remember loving Akaza. So I'm excited.
I was a big Doma fan when reading the manga, but after watching this, it's like, okay, I'm an Akaza fan. I'm gonna switch it up. Akaza's the GOAT.
Doma is reminiscent to like those villains that are just so kind of nonchalant.
Yeah.
And like how nonchalant they are makes them more scary. I even think, because I saw some of that fight too, when Shinobu like saves the girl, I'm like, yeah. And then there's like a small cheer in the theater, like, ooh. And then he's like, ooh, you're very fast. And then you see like she actually got cut.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
The theater cheering is so fun. And a big blow, the whole theater's like, ooh.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, that's
over.
why like there's nothing like the theater experience. I know a lot of times nowadays we just wait for Amazon.
Yeah.
We're just gonna watch it on Prime. But it's not the same, right? It's just not the same as like in theater when everybody's locked in. And those moments just hit a little differently. So
it's good stuff, man. Apparently it's gonna take the #1 spot for top grossing Japanese animated film too.
Until
the next movie. Demon
Gojo
Slayer and
Sukuna.
They need to cast. Dude, they need to do that. If JJK doesn't do a movie with Gojo versus Sukuna, they're actually just throwing money in the trash.
It'd be #1. It'd be #1 easily.
Yeah,
easily.
That would destroy so much, man.
And then, of course, if One Piece does a movie, that's canon.
I mean, if One Piece just has a movie that's focused on like a central fight, and the fight isn't short, yeah, I think the One Piece movie could go really hard. Like, that was my problem with Film Red. I like Film Red for the plot and the music, but the fight and the payoff wasn't worth it because it was just like a bunch of clashes, and then Tot Musica, it just stood there. Like, we have this almighty demon that can destroy worlds, and you're telling me it stood still and took attacks from different dimensions? It didn't even attack back.
Was like
it didn't hurt anybody, bro. It's just there.
I think Tot Musica towards the end just felt like a raid.
It was just a raid.
It was just a raid. And so I don't think that's fun for a final battle. Like a final fight, especially with the characters that we had here.
Yeah.
I think Film Red was a good story. I think it was a lot of heart. The music was good. The music was really good. I really enjoyed the music. Plot-wise, I mean, obviously it was like focused around Shanks, but you didn't deliver on the action, right? You even brought like a lot of like characters that we love, like Bluno and obviously Katakuri, and you pulled people in.
I'm surprised you put Bluno before Katakuri. Is there like a hidden agenda there?
I was just trying
like
not to make it as obvious. I was just trying not to make it as obvious that I was gonna mention Katakuri, so I mentioned the character before him. But it just didn't, there's no payoff. And then even when you have the Admirals and Yonko about to fight, stop them because of civilians in a movie.
Like, imagine if we took Film Red made it possibly an hour longer, and we got like a full-on start-to-finish Shanks fight, high diff. Like that would be fun. Like I think that's what people kind of want too, right? Like if you wait through an entire movie, you need a good payoff.
You need a payoff. Something for us to walk out of the theater like, oh my God, that was fantastic.
Like Film Red was emotional. It was good, but there's no fight though.
If we got the last 20 minutes, not even an hour, last 20 minutes of like Kizaru and Fujitora fighting against Shanks and the red hair
brand new abilities.
Even if you bring in like some of the Vice Admirals and stuff like that, oh my God. That movie takes on a whole new light, and I think it would be the best One Piece movie. Because what we remember about Film Z is like, of course, the plot and Zephyr and the entire struggle of him being a Marine and all that different stuff. But like also we remember how it started off with Kizaru versus Zephyr, and then Luffy versus Zephyr, and how Zephyr fights Kizaru. And it's like the action's there, and of course you have there's some canon stuff in there too, which is interesting with Kuzan, right? Like that reveal was insane. So I think that's what you need for a good movie. I think you need some canon elements. I think you need amazing action, right? That we can. You do not skip an Admiral and Yonko fight or for civilians. Get them out of the way. They're not real. These civilians are not real here. All right?
It's like the God Valley citizens, man. Just get rid of them, dude.
Get rid of them.
We just want to see the fights, bro.
Just like that. Doing that in a One Piece movie, and off of that moment alone, I absolutely despise.
No, I love Film Red. I think that's my favorite One Piece movie, but I understand why there's a lot of flaws. I understand the flaws. Like, you know, they promote it as a Shanks movie, and then Shanks doesn't fight because civilians, like you said. And then even...
He has a good blitz.
And then even cool against blitz. Todd Musica, Shanks does like one attack, and that's it. Like, we needed more. Like... That's what I do enjoy about Demon Slayer, because they didn't hold back, right? You spend a lot of time in the Demon Slayer movie, for example, where you are in flashbacks, you get dialogue, exposition, but then you get a good fight.
Deepening the lore.
That's all it is. You pay off.
I think. I mean, most anime movies do that, right? In general, like most anime do that. One Piece is just an exception because it's so great in other areas. It doesn't have to depend on this, but for a movie, it's different. Because we know a lot of the lore, a lot of this is not real. It's just made up shit. It's not canon. So there's no real connection to it. Of course, was it Stampede at the end? We got the real name, right? Raftail is really Laugh-Tail.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that added to it. Stampede fell off after Bullet, you know, transformed into whatever it transformed.
Like a CGI monster.
You know, and then Film Gold. I think Film Gold was tame throughout for the most part, but then it really got lame once Guild Tesoro turned into that.
I'm a giant Gundam thing. Yeah, it's like cool, dude.
It's just and then
Top Musica, same thing, right? Like, first
the
villain's Uta, and now it's a giant demon, and then it doesn't really do anything.
Japan is obsessed with kaiju. All right, and kaiju fights.
I feel like Japan is turning away from it too, which is funny.
Even in Dandadan, the recent episode.
Oh, I dropped Dandadan. I dropped Dandadan, man. Sorry to say, it's a good anime. Yeah, don't kill me, guys. It's good. It's good. The quality's top notch. It's just it's not my show, man.
I love Dandadan. I think the romance is adorable. I think the characters are hilarious. The action, for the most part, I think generally pretty good. This last episode, they went the kaiju route, and it was
phenomenal.
I do not like kaiju fights. I just do not like kaiju fights. So I was just like, I hope they pack them up here so we don't have to see this kaiju again. But I don't know. I just don't like kaiju fights.
You know, tying it back to One Piece, that's one of the reasons why I'm not like the biggest fan of giants, because I do see them as like glorified kaiju fights. Maybe we get to switch up with Loki and Harold. I mean, we have been getting.
If you got two giants fighting, then that's cool, right? Yeah. Then okay, it doesn't feel like a kaiju fight. But like, I hate when Luffy goes giant form. I hate it so much. It's just, oh my God. Because there's only so much that he's going to be able to do. And it's like, okay, even in the last episode, he grabs Kizaru and everyone's like, oh my God. I'm like, all right. I like it. But it's not even like just Luffy. It's just like, I don't.
Kaijus in general.
Like yeah. Only kaiju fights that I like, but they don't feel like kaiju fights because everybody else is big. Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
And they're given good speed too.
Right, exactly. They're given good agility. They have like the fights, the choreography is really good. And of course, we have sometimes that the Titans versus the Survey Corps, right? And them using their
gear.
Their gear and stuff like that, which is, but they make it interesting, right? And that's like Attack on Titan is probably the only one I like that. I don't know if you want to include like Gundam and stuff like that. But like again with Gundam, everybody's kind of fighting. Everybody's big, so it doesn't feel like a kaiju fight.
Yeah. So, they're all like on equal footing.
Exactly. So hopefully the next movie does not have an ending kaiju fight. And
if we ever get a One Piece movie, because surprisingly, it's been a couple of years with no announcements whatsoever.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Apparently, the Jinbei voice actor leaked that they were working on one a while back, and they're getting like the dialogue in, but that was 2 years ago.
As long as it's not a kaiju fight at the end. Like I said, Filmzy did not have a kaiju fight at the end. And I think it's generally viewed as the best One Piece movie. No kaiju fight, please. I'm trying to think of JJK. Yeah, no kaiju fight at the end.
Yeah, no kaiju fight, please.
No, please. I don't know. I was going to say something about an anime, but that would be spoiling at the end. But yeah.
Shout outs. We have another big anime movie coming out next month, though, which should also be, I don't know if it'll top the charts, but
Man, right?
Yeah, it's going to be huge. And that's going to be primarily action, too.
As long as I get to see Maki.
Who's Maki?
Is it Maki?
Oh, Makima. Yeah.
Makima, yeah.
Makima's great.
God.
She's like the best girl, dude. My God.
Love her. I think Chainsaw Man is like another vibe that I really like too. Funny that I said I don't like kaiju fights, but I really enjoyed the show Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, it's like one of your favorite animes.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's, I feel like a better way to put it is that you are hesitant on kaiju fights. I think that's all it is. Or you're more skeptical of them, I'd say.
Because it's the same thing. Like, and again, it's crazy because I grew up on Power Rangers and shit, but like with Power Rangers, they got big after the monster got big. Yeah. And I'm okay with that if we're on equal footing, but I don't like when it's like a big thing and everybody's just trying to like fight against it. And it's like, oh, like do this. Let's
attack
do this.
Their ankles.
Oh my God, I hate that so much.
Get their kneecaps, guys. Come on.
No, please no. I'm cool on that.
Yeah.
But,
last couple of things we'll bring up and then we'll head out of here. But your boy, Ganzui, nowhere to be seen in the double spread. Don't you find that a little bit odd?
Where do you think Ganzui is?
I think he's here. But I think he's just not getting any love from Oda.
Oda's saving him for a one shot with the author of Dr. Stone.
Maybe. Maybe he's going to show up in the next Boruto manga.
Maybe.
He stumbled upon a different dimension.
I think generally Ganzui hasn't gotten a lot of focus. For the most part, Patty's dad, people do not even know who Ganzui is if you ask the average One Piece fan.
It's funny. I mentioned Ganzui the other day, and they said, "Oh, you mean Wang Ji?" I'm like, no. guys. I would get that if like we're a year ahead. Like after a year, details get fuzzy. But like, guys, we're literally in that same flashback. We're still here, y'all.
I think because of how many other characters have shown up and how dope the other characters have been, people are like Ganzui. Who's Ganzui?
Yeah, that's fair.
He hasn't done anything, so it's just. You kind of forget about it. You remember the core guys.
Like
even Silver Axe, right? He actually came in and
The thing is that like, you know, we look at some of these Rocks pirates. I mean, I like to put them against Roger pirates and stuff. Like maybe Gonzoo's gonna take on Rayleigh.
What?
What? Why don't you like these matchups, bro?
No, like Gonzui doesn't even make the spread, but he's taking on the Dark King.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere. That's like, oh, like if I were to tell you, hey, by the way, Zoro fights the Nyanban brothers, you'd be like, huh, you mean Pirate Hunter Zoro, the future world's strongest swordsman? He's taking on the Nyanban brothers? It's like, yeah, like, you know, back then, you know, he's more low key. You know, he's not there yet. Like, yeah,
that's fine if that's
is.
all that's in the pantry, right? Like if all you have is PB and J, give me the PB and J, right? But if you have ramen.
Okay, how about this? It's a 2v1. Rayleigh takes on Gonzui and Strusen at the same time. What? Dude, that's not bad. Dude, come on.
You know what? I'm starting to think Sai is responsible for the kaiju fights at the end of One Piece. Yo, every One Piece movie, every meeting, Sai's like, guys, I got a great idea. At the end of it, you wouldn't expect. How about a kaiju fight?
Guys, how about this? The main villain is a villain that is the brother of Blackbeard. He looks just like him. He's just as strong. But by the end, when you push him to his limits, he gets 100 times bigger. You know someone at the studio saying that, though, unironically. Call it film black.
And, you know, we'll like have Blackbeard somewhere in the chapter, like right before.
And then,
you know.
guys, hear me out. How about we tease Roger and Rocks clashing in the trailer, but it's just a flashback and we cut away?
That's going to get him. The bigger, the better, right, guys? The bigger, the better. And they're like, yeah, that works. You know, let's do it.
Guys, I have an idea.
No.
The trailer, we're going to tease Joy Boy's appearance, but in the movie, we're not going to show it. Joy Boy's going to like, say some words. We'll reveal the voice actor, but it's going to be silhouetted.
That's actually how they think, because that's like the Sabo and Rob Lucci thing. Guys, we're going to have Sabo and Rob Lucci clash in the trailer.
Remember Film Red? They showed Akainu. They showed Akainu in the trailer Film Red, and then we get Film Red, and he's just in the beginning saying, "Ah, put the bean."
That was it.
Well, sitting at his desk.
That's all we got.
Yeah,
that's all we got.
That's all we got.
Nothing. I mean, I think even in Stampede, we at least got Mihawk. He did something. It was small.
Mihawk cut
very
a
small.
meteor.
Very small. Very, very small. But he smirked too. There's a smirk there. Yeah. He cut it, and Zoro looked. He's like, could only be one guy. He's like,
yeah.
Then he leaves.
And then was Perona there?
He was in the film at some point.
Yeah, Perona must have been there.
Yeah, she was there at some point. I don't remember. That's your gal.
Yeah, but, thank you.
All that to say, Sai cannot be in charge of matchups.
Okay, wait. How about this?
Gonzui
a real
is
matchup.
Horrendous.
A real matchup. Rayleigh versus another prominent swordsman, a right hand, Bogard.
No.
What? Roger and Garp fight. We know they clash. So it would make sense if Rayleigh, Roger's right hand, fights Garp's right hand.
I'm not against it too much because it would be cool for Bogart and Rayleigh somewhat, but more so Bogart. And because of the clashing, I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
Good
It
matchup.
would just make Bogart look worse in the future. Because you're this strong and you didn't aid your guy.
There could be an explanation.
Oh. You tell.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen this trope in animes before. It kind of falls in line with Zoro's eye.
Stay behind.
No, it's like Zoro's eyes, right? We're assuming he's, I've seen theories. Zoro's building up hockey in his eye, and when he unleashes it, the world will know his name. Like, what if Bogart doesn't draw his blade because he's saving it for the final attack on Emu? Everybody's saying that.
I haven't seen one person say that. Who are these people? Who's everybody? Where are you finding these people?
The mental asylum. I've been walking around the streets and asking homeless people, people just overdosing on fentanyl,
Listen,
how do they feel about this? This is what they tell me. These are their stories.
We thought people that thought Zoro would kill Kaido, that they had a mental illness. I think people that think Bogard could be the one to take down Emu, we really got to get him checked out.
All right.
Like, seriously, we got to really... That's insane.
What about this? What is the most random character that you think could actually join in on the final fight against Emu? I'm assuming Emu's going to be like an all-out brawl. I don't think Emu's going to be like a 1v1. I think Emu could very easily be a kaiju fight. I mean, suffice to say, Braga, you saw the B-roll, bro. It was everybody versus a giant demon. You know Emu's going to be a kaiju fight.
Stop, bro. Stop.
You know, dude, it's in the Harley text, man. It's there. That was the LBAF reveal. The LBAF reveal was a kaiju fight.
The most random character I say is Kiddos.
Kiddos?
Like Kiddos showing up. Guys, I am here. I couldn't let you guys do it by yourself.
You know...
One leg.
Do you think Kyros will ever get another leg? Like, maybe with Vega Punk being
Law.
around? Or like Law, yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
yes,
why
yes.
didn't Law just give Kyros a leg? He can do that, right?
Didn't ask for it.
Bro, Kyros is... Huh? Why didn't he ask for a leg? Law did so many transplants while he was on Punk Hazard. He could have easily done one on Kyros.
I think for Kyros, like, he probably saw Law, was like, you got enough on your hands.
I don't know, bro. If I was Kyros, I'd be so annoying. Like, I'd be that guy. I bump Law like, hey man, about my leg. Can we get that pretty soon?
No, he probably did ask, hey Law, can you give me a hand with my leg? Law has like his hand in his hand, like, dude.
I'm busy, man.
I got it. He's like, oh, like, you don't got to be today. Like, when you should come back.
If you ever come back to Dressrosa, I mean,
hey,
I'll let you stay at my house for a little bit if you want. If you don't have a place to stay, just, yeah.
He's like, all right, I got you. But no, I think
it doesn't have to be like secured humanely, right? Like, it doesn't have to be like a human leg. People on Punk Hazard got animal stuff. Like, he could very easily get like a bird foot.
I don't think he wants a bird foot. I don't think he fucking wants a bird foot. Like.
Okay, wait. If you had no leg and your only option was a bird foot, you wouldn't take it?
I'll
so
be like,
for
why
real,
is that my
dude.
only option? I'll be like, why is that my only option? I don't got nothing else? A bird foot? That's crazy.
Yeah, bird foot or no foot.
Might as well give me wings too, right? If I'm getting a bird foot, what the hell?
just bird foot.
Fuck it, I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly, right? You take it. You have to.
I'll take it. I just wear jeans everywhere. I'm at the Reverie in jeans. Like, yo.
Dude, if you show up to the Reverie with bird feet, dude, the Celestial Dragon will want you as a slave.
They gonna want me. They're like, why do you have jeans on? You know I got a bird foot. I don't want them to see it.
Yeah, and then they see the bird foot, they're like, St. Charles starts clapping like, oh!
He's like, whoa.
Bird foot.
What is this? I want one.
I want to put this guy in a cage.
Like, can you fly? Just drop him off the cliff so you can see if he can fly.
Yeah, it's like some Naruto Jiraiya ass training, huh?
Yeah, you
just drop him in the canyon.
Bird foot. But if that's my only option, I'll take it.
Mine is, I think, unironically, I think we see Gin in the final war.
Gin and
DK.
What's his face?
Yeah.
Don Creek?
Yeah.
I like it. I feel like he's just one of those characters that always finds his way in shit. Never really wins, but he's just in it.
I mean, Gin did have a promise with Sanji. He said, hey, I'll see you in the New World, man. Or see you in the Grand Line, actually. That was before the New World reveal, but yeah, that could be it. Like maybe Sanji's on the ground huffing and puffing, and then we see Zoro and Luffy, they're all on the ground, and then Emu releases like a kaiju blast. And then boom, and then it's Don Krieg's armor reflecting the beam off. And then Gin also just, and you know how like Zoro when he uses Ashura, against Kaku's Sky Slicer, and Zoro has like the 9 swords and then disperses the attack side by side. Don Krieg deflects it, and then Gin just erases it. And then Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, they're like, we knew you'd show up.
Hey, the funniest thing about this is just
What's
like,
up? Is that it's plausible?
why are we like this? Why are anime fans like this?
Why are we such fucking losers, Brago?
Sai said,
Why are we such losers, man? What are we dude, it's Brago, it
but
is
we all do it. We
Brago,
all do it. Like,
it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. It's 7 a.m. for you. What are we talking about?
Sai said,
Oh wait, I forgot about Pearl. I forgot about Pearl. Oh man.
yeah,
Pearl
man.
also deflects it.
Yeah, man. Why not? I know.
And then
I know
Kaiju
people-
Emu says, I knew we should have eliminated you sooner, Don D. Krieg.
Oh my god. I know when people that don't watch anime just listen to us and the shit we talk about, they're like, what the fuck is going on with these people?
Yeah, that's the best
Fuck you,
part.
we love it. Yeah, I can see all that happening. I can see all the deflections and dispersing. Yeah, let's do it.
Clear as day.
Hey, they gave Doll a random, just skywalking moment for no reason in the anime. So let's do it.
Yeah, give Don D. Krieg, Gin D. Demon, and Pearl D. Can all these moments, man.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was in the One Piece world, I would just say I'm a D. Just because for clout.
I think I would too. I mean, you probably get hunted though. That's like an automatic 10% bounty increase.
Yeah, but for clout, hell yeah. Let's do it.
Imagine going around lying, like, I know the will of D.
I might say I'm Monkey D.
What would they? Yeah, like what would they do against that? I mean, we have Weevil saying that he's Whitebeard's son. Nobody's like stopping him.
Right.
Oh, dude, I'd be like, I'm the son of Mihawk.
Right. Like they'd be like, Garp, like you had another grandson? He's like, I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. Like,
I'm Dragon's brother.
He's like, I'm Dragon's brother, and I stand with the revolution.
I am Serpent.
They're like, yo, isn't that Sai
be
went to high
Snake.
school with him?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? No,
My name is
I'm
Solid
surprised more
Snake,
people
and
don't lie. Or
am a
maybe we don't see
revolutionary.
them because they get packed up beforehand. Like they all get packed up because they lie about it and they can't like stand on it.
They're like not as
So, like,
strong.
Yeah, it's like Monkey D Whale, you know, and like Gold D Simon. They all get brought in, and they're like, "Yo, I was just joking, man. I'm not a gold. Look at my license.
Davy
my last
D.
name
John.
is Joseph." Like, nah, but they get like, but imagine if like they make an example out of somebody who does that, and they get like they become a
flayed.
slave
Yeah.
or like public execution. You want to be a goal? We'll treat you like a goal.
Yeah, you dirty pirate.
Yeah, and then off of that, I'm not doing that. I'm not.
So the last thing I want to bring up before we head out of here, they say this in the chapter, and people kind of ran with this. The Celestial Dragons at the beginning of the chapter, they call the Davy Clan Buccaneers too. Are they actually Buccaneers, or are they just like big people that are up there?
Well, did they say, or were they asking the question?
They like
are they
asked
Buccaneers
the
too?
question, yeah.
I think because in CD school, it's a situation where, like, as far as the people that you're supposed to hate, Buccaneers are affiliated with the Davy Clan. So it's just like you have a group of things that you should hate, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, so you have Buccaneers, Davy Clan, Giants, Long Arm, Fishmen. But Buccaneers and Davy Clan are like top two. So like, here are members of the Davy Clan. They're like, well, are they Buccaneers too?
You see how
They're
big that guy is?
Right. exactly. Could be going off the guy as well because of how big he is. So like, imagine, right? You're supposed to hate the Davy Clan, and you're supposed to hate Buccaneers. Imagine a Buccaneer that's a member of the Davy Clan. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Like you can literally peel his skin off because he is 2-in-1. It's like a special. You know, it's like a 20-piece nugget for half the price.
No, that's a good way to put it. Man, I'm getting hungry, dude. McDonald's sounds really good.
It's breakfast now, though. So.
Oh no, chicken nuggets! Damn.
Not until what 10:30, 11.
That's so silly, man. I used to make really early morning trips to work. I used to wake up at I think 7 o'clock and drive like an hour and a half to work. And I'd always stop by McDonald's, and I always forget they just do not have chicken nuggets. And it's like, damn, man, that sucks.
Not until middle of the morning.
I don't get it.
I guess, what if they have it? No, they can't do that. I would say ready upon request, but then they have to make it, and then that's probably going to hold up the line.
That'll hold up the line.
Mornings at McDonald's is...
I mean, I guess one reason they do it is just to help sell their breakfast items. Like, if they had nuggets, I mean, they're just going to sell a bunch of nuggets. And they're not going to sell, like, their other things.
Inventory-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just easier inventory-wise, I'm sure.
It's just sad for the consumer.
I just hate that breakfast ends at, 10:30, 11.
Yeah, that too. Their coffee, McDonald's coffee, not good for you, but not bad price-wise.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You get, a large coffee for, $1.50 or something. It's not bad.
Breakfast should end at 12.
I agree. I wake up
or
around
at least 11:45.
3.
Yeah, 11:45. Give them a 11:45, 11:30. Give them a transition time. But 10:30. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's too early, man.
I don't want nuggets at 10:30.
Even the breakfast people are still waking up.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we don't have any breakfast anymore. I'm like, you guys definitely still got some McGriddles back there.
Yeah, I know you have it.
But typically they always go past the time. But I guess they have a certain amount that they want to get through in the morning. So, no, I'm sure people are loving this McDonald's conversation because everybody that's watching is big back.
we all love McDonald's. Fast food places. I like Church's.
I've never had Church's.
It's not in every state. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's not down here.
Long John Silver's. I mean, I'm listing off a bunch of places that are just straight up just not good for you health wise.
Never had that.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box.
In-N-Out.
Never had that. Never. Ooh, I had that.
In-N-Out's not bad. I think it's a little bit overrated.
I think every time somebody recommends a burger place, it's like, oh my God, you gotta try the burger. It always tastes all right.
Yeah, it's never an amazing burger. Here in Oklahoma, we have Tucker's onion burger. It's okay. It's just a burger with onions.
The only burger that somebody's recommended that was it lived up to the hype the first time I ate it was Five Guys.
Five Guys is amazing, but holy crap, is that expensive, dude.
And they don't have combo meals.
A regular burger, almost $15. Are you kidding me, dude? What the hell is going on here?
And no combo meals, so you got to buy everything individually. Even
yeah.
French fries. Even though they do give you a lot of fries.
The fries are good. They fill up the bag.
They fill up the bag, and it's the grease at the bottom of the bag. But it's if you want a big burger, even if you want to say regular fries and a shake, good 20, 25, $30. Yeah.
Steak and Shake is good too.
Never had that.
Steak and Shake, I'm not a vegan, man. I'm the farthest thing from it, but let me tell you, their deep fried mushroom burger is amazing.
Yeah, I feel with fast food places that I like, I just kind of rotate the same spots. I rarely try a new fast food spot. I did try Kava, but that's because I wasn't alone, and it was yo, let's do Kava. I was like, how about we just go Chipotle? So we went to Kava, and I didn't like it.
I've never had Kava.
So
yeah, it's just
I'm not a fast food guy. I try to stay away from it. It's so bad for you. But
it's so bad, but
sometimes
it's so
unavoidable.
Convenient,
Very convenient. Very convenient. Just go down and McDonald's right there. Love to see it.
Yeah, love to see it. But hey, with that being said, though, guys, shout outs to our boy Dragon.
That's Dragon.
Yeah. Garp, the hero. I held the poll actually. Which faction are you most excited to spend time with? If you had to pick one faction out of the four between like Garp, Roger, Rocks, and Holy Knights, who do you go to?
If as far as a reader,
Yeah, as just you yourself. Like, who do you want to spend time with, like faction wise?
Roger. I don't think Garp has enough people there. Just him and Bogart, essentially. Roger, I feel like Oda's not gonna expand too much because he's kind of already given us a blueprint of what they are. I would say the God Knights.
Yeah, funny enough, they are in second place. Rocks is winning with first, but God Knights are right behind them, and I think it is just like that. Like, we don't know a lot about them, right? Like, fighting style, powers, how high they... Like, Garling, we assume, is going to be, like, up there, right? Like, Garling, sure, he's probably clashing with, like, the GOATs, right? Like, I could see him fighting Roger, Rocks, or Garp, or maybe even Rayleigh. You know, people like the Rayleigh route. Like, yeah, he's up there, but like, what about the rest? You know, the Van Meyer girl with the gun, is she like Yasop level? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think getting those God Knights and getting some more from them, I think that's ideal. I think that's where I'd lean.
Yeah, I think we could get all their intros next chapter. We'll get the names of the families. We'll start flushing that out. So far, we have 13 family names for the Celestial Dragons out of 20, so we still have 7 more to go at least, which is going to be nice.
Gonna be fire.
But with that being said, though, guys, thank you so much for joining us in this video. We really freaking appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the talk about McDonald's, Five Guys, Kaijus, and everything else. But yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
Peace.